On this week's adventure, we travelled 6.5 hours to the northwest corner of the South Island, deep into the Kahurangi National Park, with 4 stops in mind. Starting the adventure, we'll be visiting the Box Canyon Cave and the Crazy Paving Cave, followed shortly by the breathtaking Oparara Arches, followed then by the Moria Gate Arch, before finishing off visiting the behemoth Big Rimu on the Big Rimu Walk. Let's go. What's going on, team, and welcome back to a brand new episode. So last weekend we were over on the east coast. Now we're over as far at the northwest as you can physically be here on the South Island. So for this week's episode, we've headed over to the Kahurangi National Park here on the west coast. Limestone arches, caves, you name it, it's all here. That's what we're here to tick off. Let's get into it.
Right, we're on the west coast, so rightfully so. Brought along our handy bug spray. Now I'm allergic to sandflies, so I need the extra strong stuff, so we had to buy the 80% DEET. And last time we were here actually worked, so fingers crossed.
So the Box Canyon Cave is the first spot along our route. Head up to the top of the route and make our way back down again. That's insane.
That's huge.
So we've been on the track for, I don't know, a minute.
Oh my God.
As you can see above us is this ginormous tree.
Which way is it falling from?
Oh my
It's
God.
massive.
You would have known it was your day if you came on this track when this fell.
You'd be squashed.
No, that's the thing, you wouldn't, would you? You'd be praying God. Holy shit. Didn't quite make it down to the track. This thing is huge. Whoa.
What?
This, epic.
Oh.
Oh.
So this place is home to a protected spider, and I thought you'd seen one.
So we've literally just got to the beginning here. We've been on the track for a minute, maybe less. And it juts off into 2 different directions. It's a beautiful, beautiful open cavern. As you can see, this direction is where the Crazy Paving is, which will take you. This direction is to the Box Canyon Cave. Really, really easy.
Unfortunately, the Crazy Caves are closed. Closed due to protecting endangered species. So, this is that spider. Look at the size of it. The actual size is this big.
Jesus Christ. Put your hand up next to it.
Oh my. We better not find one of those.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that's protected apparently. Oh my God.
Up to 15 centimetre legs, man.
I thought we were in New Zealand, not Australia. Chances of finding these are actually really high. As your eyes adjust inside the cave, look out for this spider. Oh God.
I'm going to take you down and see. I've got the torch, so I'm just going to go down and see if we can actually see into the Crazy Paving. They've put a wee barrier up, but I may be able to... Oh no, you can. Yep, you can see. So if you look at the floor, it looks like dried mud. This is where it gets its name from. At the moment it's closed because of an endangered species. I'm guessing the spiders. But yeah, at least you can still see into them with torches.
Water used to rush right up to the ceilings of these caves.
Bloody
But now
hell.
it's a dry and dusty cave, just like the Crazy Paving Cave.
This place is absolutely unbelievable. So we've literally just come across, walked up these steps. We're now in this, best way to describe it, amphitheatre. There's just these beautiful rock features all the way around us.
Oh my God, it's so dark.
Oh my God, a cave's dark. Oh my Lord.
Shut up, you.
Clear defined path going into here. We're going in. I'm currently on my knees. It's getting a bit tight, but that's cool. All good. All right, keep Keeps going. Keeps going.
Does it?
Yeah.
Should I come in? Or?
That's pretty epic. I think it just leads to another cavern. It's pretty bloody good in here. Right at the end. Right at the end there's this big mound. I reckon we go up it. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
So this just shows you how steep it is.
Oh my gosh. Calves. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's loose.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even the sketchy bit. Look over the Well, that's epic.
Oh my god, cool.
Glowworms.
Never seen glowworms. Oh really? No. Awesome.
Oh well.
Yeah. Cool. We've never seen glowworms.
So you're just bumping into those guys that just told us that there's glowworm cave. There's glowworms on here, so we're just going to head down deeper into the cavern. Just going to split some in a few places, and then we're going to turn the torches off.
I found an egg sac. I found the spider egg sacs, which must mean there's spiders. And I read that each egg sac contains up to 50 eggs.
That's pretty cool, So those guys did say that when you come over the top and you make your way down, you've got to climb up again right to the back and into the corner, and that's where the glowworms are. So we've just got to make our way up this incline over to the back, and hopefully we turn the torches off and we get to see them. These little wetters.
Well, they're a lot bigger than the Woods Creek ones.
Bloody hell, the roof looks like a damn solar system. So sparkly. Oh yes!
Oh.
Look at you.
Oh. Yuck!
That's the spider down there. So here's one of the spiders. Big bugger. Alright, so we've got to the top, as far into the cave as you can get. Just behind us on the ceiling, there are glowworms. So we're going to turn the torches off, let our eyes adjust, and then hopefully they just start popping out like stars. Let's see. So it's next to impossible to see them from the light from the GoPro. However, what we can then turn around and show you now is the actual pieces of like spindle that comes out of the bottom of them. So with these New Zealand glowworms, they sit right on the top of the roof, and then the dangly bits down below is what catches prey as it flies past. So as you can see, these cobweb-like configurations that are just all over the place. Right at the top, you'll find the glowworm, and then what hangs down are these sticky ligaments, and then catches the animals and then pulls them up. So that was a nice unexpected treat for us. We didn't actually know there was glowworms in here. So it was just after speaking to someone. So yet again, see people on the tracks, have a word with them, because you never know what you'll discover. So we're going to leave here now, then jump in the car and now make our way over to the Oparara Arches, which is the biggie of the trip. So we'll see you there.
There's lots of people here now. Did you get any closer to the bush?
Shit. So just before we actually get onto the track for the Oparara Arches, we'll just put a few things into perspective for you, which makes things a lot easier. So when navigating these activities up here in the Kahurangi National Park, they're all basically off the same road, okay? So we've just come up from here, from this direction. We've then come up where Lauren's standing here. This is the way to the Arch Walk, all right, which is nice and easy, what we're about to do. We just went and visited the Box Canyon Cave, which was just 2 minutes up the road. And then further down where all these cars are is where the Moria one is down there, okay? So each one of these is nice and simple. It's all connected to each other. They're really simple, easy walks. This one here, as you can see, is a 1 kilometer, 15-minute track. We're here, loving it. The weather's bloody good. Let's get on the track.
Because I still haven't got my gold pan, and the West Coast is, as we've said before, laden in gold, and I can only imagine the gold that is in here. I keep looking down and seeing sparkles, which I know are not gold, but it's a bit of a tease. On the next video, I will have my gold pan. Hey babe.
Oh, big call.
I'll have it. It's in trouble if I don't.
That is absolutely insane. So over here on the west coast, and it's pretty much only over here on the west coast, you'll notice this kind of tea-coloured water. So this one here is all the vegetation rotting. So over on the west coast, pretty self-explanatory, it's the west coast rainforest. When all that vegetation falls into the water, a high volume of rainfall they get, it causes a lot of rot. So it goes into this water. I'm pretty sure it's called Tania. I'm going to need to check that up, and I'm going to insert something if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure obviously it goes into the water and just starts rotting, giving it this really cool kind of brownish hue. But look at that for a backdrop. I've been on this track for no longer than 5 minutes, and it is just the most picturesque walk. It is, well, there's waterfalls, bridges, views down over by the river. It's nice and cool, it's in shade, really well formed track. So this track, as you can see, it's all just chip, it's all stones, big boulders that line at either sides, brand new rails, so it's a very, very well defined track, very easy walking. The sign said that this is a 15-minute walk. We've been on the track for, I don't know, 7-8 minutes now. So just to put things into perspective before we actually get eyes on the arch. So this arch here is the largest or oldest?
Largest. The
largest arch in Australasia, which is pretty damn impressive. On top of that, it's 350 million years old. Jesus.
And it used to be a part of the seabed.
Yeah, so when we actually get eyes on, show you exactly the size of it and where it is in relation to all the jungle around it, you'll get a good scope as to what the hell this place used to look like in the prehistoric days. Pretty amazing, eh? One thing Lauren and I love, I absolutely love, and for anyone who's been to our house they'll know, we have got a shitload of indoor plants of substantial size, and we've just come out the track and we've actually got this plant at home. It's absolutely beautiful. What is it? Umbrella plant,
Umbrella plant, yeah.
Ours doesn't look as good as this one, but you can't really win against nature, can you? So
is that it?
That's part of it.
Oh my god!
So just down there where we were talking about the plant, and we were just there, just talking shit, looking at the floor, looking around, and then all of a sudden Lauren goes, "Is that it?" That's the beginning stages of it. It is ridiculous when we get in there. So yeah, before we've even taken you guys in there, we've just come around the corner, and as you can see above the arch to start with, this is the external part. We then go down inside there, which is where you see all over Instagram and Facebook with all those photos. But this here is obviously where they take the measurements from when they do their official heights, widths and length. All right, so now we've officially entered the arch. As you can see all the way around us, we will take you down there. We've brought our water shoes so we can take our boots off, go all the way in and all the way down inside. As you can see down the bottom, there's a few people here, but they're not going any further. We're going to be going all the way down towards the far end, which you can only do if you've got waterproof boots or you don't mind your boots just getting wet. But this thing is an absolute geological wonder. What do you reckon?
It's insane. Like, I can't even describe how big it is.
We've got to cross this river now, and there's a few other sections deeper down where it does get deep in order to get round to the actual back of the arch.
Let's go!
All right, let's do it. Ooh. So we've just crossed that bit of water, and this is the reason why it's worth coming down here. You swing around, we'll take you down. See in the background? That's the photo that everyone gets, that you see all over Instagram and Facebook. How nice is that perspective, eh?
Oh my god.
Right, we're going to keep walking down, deeper and further into the arch. Let's go. little bit further down. This is the reason why it's worth walking all the way down.
This water's freezing.
It is. To spin the camera around, you get to see the arse end of the arch. Nice clear water. Really, really nice river out the back that we're going to go to. But overall, you can see the end of it. Just never seen anything like it, eh? Just
I want to find a fossil.
look at that rock over there. Yeah, so we're obviously what, 3 hours south. There's Punakaiki, which are famed for their pancake rocks. We've actually just spotted on the other side of the river. Maybe hard to pick it up. You've actually got chunks of those pancake rocks.
Which makes sense because the Oparara Arches were actually a part of the seabed 350 million years ago, which is what causes the pancake rocks. Yeah. So, yeah.
So this is as far as you can go. Looking behind, this pool is exceptionally deep.
Well, you could go for a swim.
So what I'm going to do is sit here, set the camera up. Lauren's going to go for a swim.
We should go just rock scramble up onto the top of that rock and see what's on the other side.
Yeah, 100%. Lead the way, boss.
Is that it again? Old Indiana Jones over here. Oh, wow. Oh, it's beautiful.
Jesus.
See what happens when you rock scramble?
So we're just finishing up here at the arch. We've had a good look around. We're now just going to go back through it again the same way we came, take some photos, more so put the camera down, take it all in, kind of good thing. Then we're going to make our way back and then go to the Moria Gate Arch, which is the next one just around the corner, and see what that one's about. We'll take you with you. See you guys there. So we got back to the car, about to start the Moria Gate walk. There is hundreds of cars that turned up, and after looking at the signs and seeing what it was all about, it turns out it's just a lot smaller version of the Oparara Arches, the one we did anyway. So it kind of makes sense that we don't bother with that one today and have to fight the crowds. So about 25 minutes away from all the action over in Kahurangi, where we did all those walks. We've now stopped off at one of the walks on the way home, back towards Westport, which is the big Rimu track. So this one here, pretty self-explanatory. There's a track that leads off to a big ancient tree, big Rimu tree. This tree is 36 meters tall, 2 meters wide. So it's a pretty behemoth. The track, it said, is 40 minutes long there and back, 2.2k. We're on the track at the moment. It's beautiful. So let's see what it's like. Why we love getting outside on these walks, especially over on the west coast. Cicadas. That sound, eh? The cicadas are out in force, but just a minute ago all the birds were going like a bloody orchestra. No traffic sounds, not even any people, to be honest. Well, we just spent some time visiting that big old Rimu. It is absolutely enormous. So yeah, we're just basically heading back now. It's been a really short track. Heading back to the car, making our way slowly over to Westport, where we've got to check into our accommodation soon. And then yeah, we'll just see what else is in the plans as we make up as we go along.
Explore Westport.
That's the one.
What are you doing?
Remember when we went ziplining?
Yeah.
And she said if you rip these little nobules off these, you can drink out of them?
Yeah.
Maybe we've got to knock it off more.
Like I said last time, can't take him anywhere. Chances are he'll have an allergic reaction and we'll have to take him to hospital. Okay, so we've had a busy day and looking forward to checking into our accommodation. So we typed in the accommodation, brought it up on Google Maps, can't find a way to your accommodation. I'm like, what is going on? He's like, I can't find it. So I was like, okay, I'll jump on my phone and do it. So I jump on the phone and I'm like, looked at the address. He has booked our accommodation in Westport, but in Ireland. What a dickhead!
What a
Oh my god!
Good morning, team. As we were getting closer to Greymouth, we were just feeling ourselves getting more and more buggered as the day was going on. It had been a big day. It was really hot. So we arrived into Greymouth. We sussed out our accommodation. We got ourselves some pizza. Ended up going back, watching a movie, and then just actually crashing out. I think it was 7:30, quarter to 8 by the time. I think it was that time we were actually in bed eating pizza. So yeah, that was a no-go for any further activities. We've woken up this morning, 7 o'clock our alarm went off with the intention of doing something else. However, West Coast, slight contrast from yesterday, it is absolutely piercing it down. So we've just grabbed ourselves a coffee. We're now just going to head back to Christchurch. It's not worth squeezing something in. The weather over in Christchurch is supposed to be like 28 degrees. So we're going to bomb back over to there and just basically get ready for the week ahead. After all, we do still work full time. So that's enough adventure for this one. Hope you guys have enjoyed this trip. We've got some epic stuff coming up recently. We've got a trip down to Wanaka, down to Roy's Peak soon. We've got some big trips coming up, some big multi-day and a few other ones as well. So stay tuned. Like always, if you like these videos and you really enjoy what we do, think about subscribing to our channel. Like always, even a simple comment or a like does help us with the old algorithm. So yeah, apart from that, got our coffee, 3.5 hours back to Christchurch. So until then, we'll see you guys in the next one, eh? Stay awesome.